Trick or snuggle treat. Something snuggle good to eat. Well, let my cat. Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. There he is. Hey there. You went to pick up your daughter?
Yeah, I'm right now. That's where I'm at right now.
Nice. I love. Yeah. Talk to snuggle.
Yep.
Yeah. So I told Kimmy that you aware about that 150 mega limitation. So then I went to look online to find out why. Then they give us something about AP key. I don't know. They just make everything so limited.
Well, they're there to make sure you're serious. I think it's one of the things. You're, somebody who's serious, not, and it's not for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So some people start and then they won't complete it. They're just weeding out those who are serious about it and those who are just, it's just a hobby or something.
Mm-hmm. How do they actually upload more game, stuff? They can upload more than one game. I don't know. Maybe have to upload part 1, part 2, like that. I don't know how that's going to happen. But anyway, I told Kimmy to work on the game and just can do it through APK file. Just
yeah.
share.
How big is the file he has so far?
Well, it was 2 something, but now he got it uploaded already. He got it. He watered it down to 150 as criteria dictate. Does that make sense? So he took a lot of stuff. It's like he stripped down and only keep the essential.
Okay.
So we got it up there right now. Let you know that I'm a snake. I'm a snake. Mm-hmm. So that's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
My boss wanted me to come to work today for about a few hours for her. I say no, because even you and I, we love what we do, but we also get burnt out, don't we?
Yeah.
The spirit need recharge. That's what happened.
I don't know. The spirit needs to recharge, but the body definitely does.
Uh-oh. This girl, she saying, I played the game beta. Okay, this is from Gabriel. Gabriel, come here, Gabriel. Okay, I played before. I went to bed. I need to download a new one. Okay, I played the game beta. It's good, but it has bugs on it. I guess it's beta version 1. Now it's kind of off, and also it needs to be able to save information on Google and on the phone. So was ever played it and can continue the last time without starting over again. I guess.
Okay, yeah, that's something that we have to look into. We'd have to get a server for that, pay for an online server or something.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the point we doing the game to having. But for me, I think it's a super success because we got a game, we got a storyline out there, and it's perfect. It's boom. And someone, and you know me, I got every kind of troll. They might say, hey, let's take his game, Dr. Wu game, and just do something with it and put a virus in there. People get
That's happened.
And you know how they do it? They're going to create their own version. It's called intelligent. They call it called a snuggle molecule. Something that's not you know, I have so many yes, you know how it is. I have so many snuggler people out there. They just looking for me for some reason. And they can't
Yeah.
help. They are addicted to me. Let's call it what it is. They are
You
addicted
know,
to my huh?
I was just thinking about this concerning the game. There should be a way for it to be able to save data on the phone. And then later on, when it gets better, we could probably get a game server, and they can where they can keep the account
Mm-hmm.
on there, and that way they can even if they change phones, they could probably what.
Mm-hmm. Watch YouTube. How to upload more than one. That's the best way. Oh, Kimmy Love, I got it. Oh, what's YouTube? YouTube will show us how to upload more than 150 into the Play Store. Does that make sense now?
Yeah.
Let me find it real quick. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't know how I'm a genius. I'm just a genius and BS.
You know the laptop I sent out last Friday.
Mm-hmm.
It went to Georgia, went to Miami, then it went to New York, and today I think it left Georgia or something like that. But it's finally on its way to Bermuda.
Mm-hmm.
It's like wow.
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't make
Wow.
sense. It doesn't make. I know they're trying to gather things, but that to me doesn't make sense. But hey, go from Fort Lauderdale down to Miami, then to go up to New York, then back down to Georgia, to then go to uh, Bermuda.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I gotta get gas too.
Well, okay. Super B, he missed me. Super B missed me. Okay, this is so much stuff here. App updating process. Okay, here you go. I found it. I found it, Snuggler. Okay, let me read it real quick. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Subscribe us for more trick. So what this guy is doing is teaching people how to, you know, mm-hmm. So he updating it. So he's updating. Hey, BB, what you doing? BB.
Hey there, how are you guys?
Oh, yeah? So I don't think there's no restriction there. You just have to, you know, create it. That means you have to update it. And it's just watching the YouTube, just like that. It's called App Bundle. Oh, yeah, it's teaching how to do it. So he teach you how to update the bundle and stuff. Mm-hmm. See? For any question, comment us. Mhm.
Oh, great. Now we're gonna hear all this mess now, Diamond. Go turn off your thing because sometimes the button gets pressed while you have it in your bag. Before I go smash it.
Okay, must change version code in app. And then it said like
That's why I was telling you to go shut up because the button was probably pressing.
release change.
I'm gonna get some gas, all right?
Wow. Hey, what's going on? I released it, the APB, and the new game is being uploaded into the Play Store, you know, for update. BB, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So you uploaded the game?
Yes, it's
To the-
already being uploaded. There's thing that, so you know, yes.
That's good.
So
How long does it take?
it will take Friday, but
Oh,
he have to make it within the era 150. You know, that's how it works. And from to find out, and then there's people who basically can add more to make it. So basically, that's another level. But in the meantime, we just do what we got. You know.
yeah.
And so in the meantime, the game will be developed, you know, in a way that you can't even imagine. You see. For example, they could do APK and go from there. You know, APK. You know, and then we could do it outside and go out to the next level. But anyway, that's it's that's pretty much it. So at least we got something out there. You know, until
Yeah, I
things.
think it's a good start.
What can I say? There was a lot of hard work behind the scene. Hope you know that. So I released it, the full version, to the APK and shared it in a Telegram, so everyone have access to it too. In the meantime, there's no one going to the App Store as well, you know. So more things to come in the future. That's just the way the ball bounce.
That's cool. Looking forward to it.
And you know, I don't know what's going on with our people, Super B. You know, what's this all this craziness going on? Like and rape and kill, right? What's up with that? I was like seriously, you guys you know what? I need to talk to the booty boy. I need to take him to Cambodia, clean up the mess, right? You know, a booty warrior.
Oh,
He,
you talking about
yeah,
in Sokmai?
yeah. Take him to Sokmai. He would clean it up real quick.
Yeah, I'm
Booty
sure.
warrior, we need your help to clean up Cambodia. He said, "What's the matter, baby?" Well, here's what's going on, booty warrior. We have this virgin butt in Cambodia. They just never been through the scrub. So wonder if you can school them, make either make a man out, make a woman out of them, something, because they don't know how to behave. They keep disrespecting, they keep disrespecting.
That's why you need Team Viewer for that thing.
Yeah, he said, okay, you mean they disrespecting. I don't got no milk and cookie, but I sure definitely you should teach them some respect. Respect this booty. Yes, booty warrior. That's why we need you.
Yeah.
He say respecting, huh? So you see that Super B? It's amazing. You got me started. You get me started. Ooh.
Yeah.
He used to watching Living Color. I thought this Sarah, you know, I don't know. I have someone Cambodian call me today. She was training with Salad B group,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and she live in Cali, right? She's 60 years old, right? And she found and she asked me like, "Oh, I'm just in 4 or 5 days, and I have not seen anything." So I'm looking at her like, "Are you like children?" She said, "Yeah, I don't think so. Children more flexible, the brain. We are more like grown folks, more resistant, you know."
I
So
see.
and you have to. I told him we all gotta believe and unbelieve emotion inside us, but which one you want to choose in relation to this subject? I told him like that.
So she's
Mhm.
not really feeling the
I have no
things
idea.
yet.
Only starting 4 or 5 days. Some people is old, but when they connect with a device, it's automatic. It's
Yeah, exactly.
so I can't say I can only prep them using children as example, but the truth is simple. You know, the truth is simple. Like I just call it Nisai. I say whatever destiny, to let destiny be the guide. I don't control any of it. Just like last night, if you look at what happened to Julie and her family, what you saw it last night, Super B?
Oh, I didn't get to watch that one. I watched a different one.
The last night I uploaded and it was talking um whole family, right? We got a little kid do it. He could only talk to a little bit of device, and then the device shut down. They didn't talk to him after that, and he couldn't
Oh,
keep closed. He's only a little kid. And then we got this 18-year-old kid. He couldn't connect to it. Then his dad, like, he's gone home, but he couldn't connect to it. You know. Then the Julie Chan, she connect to it. She start talking back. And then the daughter-in-law, she's Chinese Vietnamese or something, but she could connect to it just fine. And we took each one of them to see the alien, and they communicate just fine. So finally, she asked them why can't they connect to the device. The alien teacher said, "Well, because they're not concentrating. The mind is full of game. They're playing too much game, so it crowded their brains, so they can't connect because the mind is not in the present of now. Does that make sense?
yeah. I think
Mhm.
also sometimes maybe when you're like in front of the camera and stuff, you feel pressure too. So
Hold on,
maybe they felt pressure as well.
Well,
I would suggest keeping it in here and then putting it in there to keep it.
I look at like this. I don't think that's true, Super B, to be honest, because I done a lot of people in camera,
Yeah.
and everyone that I do. Well, yes, some people get a rough start, but about like 3 months later, everyone just doing just fine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe they just need to try again. Because was it their first time doing it?
Well, yeah, and this is the thing. When you actually come and do it, you know, well, sound that kind of sound bad when you actually come and do come and get it, come.
Oh
Oh,
gosh.
my God! Oh my goodness. Okay, you see how somebody said, like I have a lot of people, that love me and hate me. That's just the way the balance is. But I think I'm so awesome, they can't match my awesomeness. What do you think about that, Super B?
Yeah, because you're very like you said, you're practical, but also you're very honest. And
Mm-hmm.
people sometimes I guess in this culture are like used to hearing things that are very politically correct. So sometimes like when they hear you saying something there, it shocks them, even if it's
I
the
don't know
truth.
why. I grew up in America. I grew up in I'm like more like a Southern Methodist, a Southern Baptist. I mean,
Mm,
like, and also I'm a super Buddhist too. Growing up, a super
yeah.
Buddhist. So I don't know why. You know what? I'm just an honest person. I'm a decent soul. I'm a good soul, and they jealous because they not. How they see. That's
Yeah, because like if they don't know your heart, then they don't understand. But like because like
you
I
don't.
know your heart and a lot of
You
people
don't
know your heart,
know.
we already know.
Well, you don't need to know my heart in the way you think you know my heart. You already know my heart when I came into your view because your heart recognized my heart, and other people recognize my heart. They know I'm just a down to earth individual. You know. I mean, if
Yeah.
they can step down to an individual, there's nothing wrong with me. It's just something wrong with them. It's that simple,
Yeah.
you know. Because I'm just
Yeah.
too awesome for them. Because I keep it real, you know. I told
Yeah.
some, I told them, I told all my niggas, I said, keep it real, my nigga. They said, what? What? This Asian called me what? What? My nigga, why you be tripping like that? You know me. You know me. I take you down to all you can eat. Mm-hmm. Don't make me take you to eat on my fried fish and fried chicken now. You know that's like, mm-hmm. Yes, sir. All right. Hey, so with me, you like that? Go get
Yeah.
it. Then I called him. I told my nigga he'd be okay, man. I told him. I thought I got his back.
Hello, Dr. K. Hello, B. Carlos. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. What's
Oh, who
going
is it?
Yes, how you doing?
Oh, okay. I'm just trying this headset. So I don't know if this is better. I know the last time you probably couldn't hear me.
I'm
Well,
just hear you just loud and good. Thank you.
oh, good.
Yeah, this one sounds
I don't want to
clear.
sound loud. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But if
No, I think
if
that.
it's clear, I had to come into the bedroom here because my son is on the other room. But and the internet sometimes here is not as good. So I
Mm-hmm.
hope you can hear me well.
Well, I hope you're well, like I guess your husband is learning more and more a little bit at a time, you know.
Yes, I know. Like I told you at the beginning, he was like, "What are you doing? Who's this guy?" And
Uh,
then,
it's
he pretend like whenever I communicate something that you share, he'll like, "Oh, I know that," and like that. But sometimes he'd be like, "Oh, really? What else did he say? Where
Mhm.
what did you learn?"
I'm a down.
And so he's intrigued too now. He's
I
at
guess.
work now, but
Mhm.
yeah, he texted me. He's like, "Are you in another planet now?" And I said, "No, I'm still here." He's like, "Okay." So, but at the beginning, that was kind of like, that's why I was taking it slow and that communicating with you guys and that, because trust me, I don't want any more drama. So
Drama is a good thing, but you're looking for.
he just saw me like learning, taking notes, watching your videos, and very dedicated. So he just thought, you know what, she's serious about this.
Well, it's about this, Sarah. Let me address you. We all got that two feeling, believe and not believe. Every subject is always two feeling. Doesn't matter this subject. Even when you met here, you have two feeling. Should I believe this guy? Should I not believe this guy? Right? You
Yes, and I
to
think
be and not
especially
be.
with me, I'm
Like
very like I have a hard time trusting people and that. So yeah, and
me,
I
I
think that
trust.
that happens a lot. You give that vibe. I think people either hate you right away or distrust you right away. But like once they get to know you, like I know all of your students, they really
And that
uh,
song says, "Getting to know you, getting to know you, getting to know all about
I
you,
know, open
getting to
another
know you,
karaoke show.
getting to show you. That's how it is.
You
Getting
see,
to
you're a good singer.
you, getting to pimp you. I'm your pimp, Lord."
Yeah, let's do karaoke night.
Yeah,
Uh,
that Super B. You like that one? Hey, hey, he went from getting to know you is getting to pimp you. Is what the
That was funny.
heck? I guess that's why, like, I put all them love spell on all the women throughout the world. You see that they all
yeah,
come. So that's what it mean. Like, that was the idea. Like, we all have two feeling, and I told people who you gonna trust. People gonna trust people. The first person you want to trust is yourself. Does that make sense?
yes,
Yeah.
Everything start trusting you, trusting your heart, your body, emotion, mind. And that's why I say don't believe anyone else. Believe yourself and follow your heart because it will tell you how does the language of the heart works. You know, a heart is two, right? There's believe and unbelief. on every subject, like me. Do I believe B or do I don't believe him? I choose to believe B. So therefore, I go ahead and give it my all. I don't, but then I realize that if he keep earning it, I keep believing it. Does that make sense? But you
Yeah.
can always give people the first a chance. You believe them, believe her until until you see that they didn't pay their due. In other words, does that make sense? Like then you cut off the service, meaning you cut off the belief until they earn it again. But trust me on this: when someone, you give them a chance, they prove themselves, they keep your trust, and they keep increasing it, it's going to be a good. But the moment when they, make you no longer believe in them to some kind of action that's not related to the agreement, relate to the overgo, it's
Hmm.
hard to trust them again.
Yes,
Does that make sense? It's very hard. How about you? The hurt is there, big time.
that's right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But what I do, I teach people to face the hurt, you know? And guess how I do that? It's simple. I tell them it's a part of you now. They're teaching you
Hmm.
something that everything changes. In other words, shit always happen, but that's part of life. And the great and only God is perfect. I remind people, only God is perfect. So don't be too hard on yourself. Does that make sense?
Yes. I like
Mhm.
what you said one time that, just be true to yourself, and whatever you go or whoever you meet, you just know that you're yourself, and that's how you are. You're like, this is me, take it or leave it.
Yeah.
And that's why I connected with you right away, because you were like, I'd seen all your videos on YouTube,
But
and the
that
years
don't.
go by and you're the same. You're
Yes,
the same guy, right? Like
yes,
you.
yes, you're right. But that's why I'm not, but I'm also not inconsiderate. That means I'm not an asshole. In other words, I'm not a prick.
Yeah.
I'm also teach people that I'm a caring being. I like to share things that I know, but I am who I am, you know. And some people say, "Well, do you like to rape women?" I say, "Yes, I do." They say, "What?" They like, "Well, what do you mean rape women?" I observe.
I think some of the words you say probably is like cultural or the language or something, and the way you say it, I know
But
women
in Asian
probably
culture,
take it, you
people
know.
love to rape people. You can
It's
ask.
because the language that we've been kind of like lately, kind of like feminist too much to the other side, kind of like as soon as you say one word, it
Mhm.
or,
Well, I'm an
uh,
Asian guy. If
get
they can
offended
have a
automatically.
guy, we can turn around you by being a racist. I'm prejudiced. It's that simple, you know. See, Asian, we talk raw, and our entire culture is based on rape culture because we are on Cambodian. You know, you talk to any Cambodian, even Super B, is Cambodian a rape race in this present time? Do we like to rape? Just say hello.
Yeah, that happens.
See, hmm even B, he can't deny it. You know, it's the truth. But where does the idea of rape come from? You want to know? I tell you. Look at the virus. What you see? A virus. If we go after anything, a cell, anything that it can go after, right? It's a predator. But what the virus do? It hunt. Like when a person calm, there's a sperm look like a virus. You notice that? Then it enter and it replicates. So that gives us from the virus. But as human beings, like women, when a man rape a woman, I don't blame this on the woman. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't blame this on the man. I blame it on the woman, and there's a reason I say that. Not to offend all my women, but I want to tell the truth. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. When women dress provocatively or sexually dressed, some men will appreciate that and admire it, but some men can't control the beast. That makes sense? And that's something they get possessed. And this is the thing that women have to realize.
Yeah.
Some men, they get possessed.
Yes,
So,
I agree, and I think that that's when some women think, oh well, I can dress the way I want, and
so
they should be the
Yes.
ones that behave. But
I'm going to put a rebuttal in there
Okay. Go ahead.
because you do have a point to a degree, but
Okay.
there are women that dress like the Muslim women,
Hmm.
fully clothed and covered, and they still get raped.
That's true.
It
That's
goes
true.
back down to the inner urge of a man that he cannot always control himself.
That's true. The possession, we call it. We,
Okay, so it's not even, and the thing is, there's a point that the man has to take charge of himself,
Yeah.
because whether a woman
yeah.
dresses provocatively or not, there's an understanding that there are men that are weak, but at the
Remember,
same time,
people? Remember how? What is the three? What is the number three mean? Do you remember? Because of what you said, you're correct. In Cambodian culture, we always travel in three or more. We would
exactly,
Hmm.
travel, go
exactly,
places, be in three or more. And we asked
Exactly.
exactly.
Grandpa why. He said, "There's too much temptation. If only one of you go, the temptation is too strong. You will get taken over by it. If you're two of you, who will hold each other? If three, then you're able to hold each other or more." He said like
See,
that.
also, Kasol,
Hmm?
consider that there have even been grandmothers who have been raped. So,
Exactly.
so
Yeah.
it's not just about how a woman dresses. So I got to put this out there. It's not just about how a woman dresses. It's basically men have to learn to
When they allow,
heal themselves enough, and discipline themselves enough where they're not violating three and four, where they're doing harm to another.
and,
That's where
and
we have to get to.
and it's true. Also true. When a person walking in three, they're able to hold each other back from temptation.
That is
You know.
true, yes. As well
Yes.
as protect each other, yes.
Exactly. Now, that's the thing. When you in a crowd, you're in a darkness state because we all have it. I have it. Carlos have it. Super B have it. Do you think I sometimes not want to grab a woman, pound a pussy, and don't think about nothing? We all do, including myself. But what make me don't do that kind of stuff? Just me speaking, because I'm connected to Unimetrix1 and I'm connecting to the alien. They always communicating with me. And they keep me right. When people are in a present group of other, they tend to behave. Does that make sense? Naturally, they tend to behave. But when you by yourself, you want to act a fool. And when a woman or a man they walk together alone, it's something that the darkness in them is strong. He won't rape that woman. He don't care. Because it's called inner dark. We call, ant to a sugar. We call ant to a sugar. That is just the way the ball bounce with our man, because that's the reason the people of the future saw this, and that can't be changed, but it can be deterrented by having more than one person around. You know, three women, three men walk together, they're cool. Like that, and they walk here, walk there, cool. Always travel in three. It's called unity. Keeping you keep an eye on each other, and that's what will keep the darkness at bay. They call it the inner beast. It's true, Carlos. Man and woman have more than one brain. The brain here, the brain inside your stomach, and the one right there you call little head, or pussy head, or dick head, they call it. And that thing talk to you. It say, "Oh, I see some good woman." What? Who are you? Who are you? I'm little head. I'll leave it as that. So Carlos right. But Carlos, also, you know that a man can't do it by himself. The inner beast is strong, correct? And you see, it take a lot of discipline, especially in a world people can access stimulants such as porno and stuff will trigger it. But that's why the old timer, they always hang in three. They always think positive thought, positive thought, doing positive thing. That's why they create distraction from you going that way. That's why I create community to bring people, to do creative things for men and women, such as develop inner psychic power, talking to the alien, feeding you things, keep you distracted from your inner beast, you know.
Yep.
Mhm.
Also, I have to agree to a certain point as well, because in the world today, this urge that men have on women is hidden with things like you mentioned, stimulants like alcohol and drugs. And they will use that alcohol on women. They don't care. They will use it on women till she's passed out. And then they will take advantage of it.
Exactly. See? Stimulant. That's why the reason, that's why for me, it's like if you go to a bar, you just go into trouble land. Not many people can understand that word, you know. So whatever happened, don't blame it on anyone but yourself, because that environment, it encouraged such that stage encouraged such acting. Does that make sense? That's why I never journey anywhere alone. And I understand why people can't trust people, because this stuff that we are having right now is since time immemorial. The only difference is that in time immemorial, people don't rape and kill. In our time, it seemed to be a rampant disease or something. I don't know what's
Here's
going on.
something too. Here's something else too. Know the friends you are hanging with. Because some women will set you up for failure.
Exactly. Hmm. Exactly. He's right. So the one who will hurt you, guess who it will be? It's not be someone far away. It's always someone under your arm. That means someone, in layman term, someone the closest to you, the one to set you up. B, you know about that one, don't you?
Yeah, it's true. It's like the people who you least expect, the people who know you the most, are the ones that can end up hurting you.
And when you guys say don't trust people, you're right. Don't trust yourself. Don't trust people, but you can trust yourself. You have to. If you can't trust yourself, what's the point, right? You mess up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Even with this game and stuff, I have to report to everyone what Kimmy is doing in the game. Do I trust Kimmy? Yes, I trust Kimmy, but the money is a different story. I can't trust Kimmy with the money. Everything got to be justified. I trust Kimmy, but not the money. Does that make sense? He got to produce result, and he got to justify it. Otherwise, it's called you're deceiving the community, and that's not a good start off. True or not, Super B? That's called bullshitting.
Yeah, people want to see results at the end of the
Yes.
day, if they're going to be funding it.
Yes. And that's why I went, because knowing I stick my neck out for him, I got to see it through. So that's why I did so much. I promote, I show the work, we're getting our best up there, and we're doing our very, very, very best. And that's it. So because, when you take people money, they demand the service, right? They demand satisfaction. It's just the way the ball bounces. Mm-hmm. Super B, what have you learned by hanging around me? You ever meet Unimetric? Sarah, she want to talk to Unimetric now. It's so true, man. Have a practical restraint. Mm-hmm.
You
Yep.
know what I think is great? Like when I hear you talking, and when something is right when it like resonates with you.
Mm-hmm.
And when I hear you say certain things, I'm like, that resonates with me. I know it's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm still here, Like I
Yes.
believe it. I feel it. Like I know it. I know like things that you
Well,
say are the truth.
well, you got two type of heart. You got open heart. I'm sorry. You got fairness of heart and unfairness of heart. Translation: the fairness of heart is very open and flexible, but it can be tricked too. And then you have the narrow heart. The narrow heart does not see things equally, because in the narrow heart world, you got to earn every step of the way. Does that make sense? In that world.
Yeah.
So that world is more like a very strict path. So you're going to have two type of people. But me, I belong to the fairness of heart, where I give you a chance. If you prove yourself and you can keep that proof, I'm always backing you up. But if the moment you start deviating from the fairness of things, guess what? I gotta take a break from you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I think that's like should be true for everybody.
Yes, but the narrow heart, they different. They try to take things from you. If you can't fight it to keep it, they gonna take it from you. Does that make sense? So
I see.
it's a little different, you know.
Yeah.
That's why the reason I'm so aggressive with all of you, because I want you to have superpower. I want you to defend yourself against them, because they see the world like that. And with the open heart, it's different.
I'd like to add one more thing too. This is going back to B's statement. If it resonates with you, you have to do your inner work.
Mm-hmm.
Your inner work will bring to your consciousness certain information. Everything external should all be a confirmation of your inner work.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know it resonates with you. Your inner world will reveal things to you, and the external world should only confirm things to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know. If you don't do your inner work, you'll stay confused.
Exactly. And remember, one thing I always tell you, okay? You always want to ask question, did Jesus come back? The answer is he never came back, because he never was real. 6,575,040 years in the future. Human being there, still here on this planet, highly evolved, highly light body. And in all the historical record, the question they asked, did any of the Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad, everything came back? They say no, this none ever existed. Here, the show's record, they went back in time and he didn't even exist. Buddha never exists. Krishna, Hanuman, all that never exists. It's just story they make up. Ain't that crazy?
You gotta laugh. Yeah. I used to believe it once. But you can make your brain believe anything.
Exactly. You can be programmable. And they also, I asked them, what is the beast in the Bible? They laugh. Unimetrix1 is the beast in the Bible. He's a super hyper beast. Well, that means what? Science won the war. They say reality won the war. They told me reality won the war, and time has proven that. Like that, Super B? Carlos, ain't that awesome? Reality won the war against illusion, against sight operation.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
How cool to have an earth like that. When people say something, you know it's going to be real.
So, all this sight operation, Islam, Muhammad, Jesus, you know, like the Buddha, he have this thing called Anon, always ask him question. Krishna had the same guy, Anon, always asking question. Rama having the same guy, Anon also asking question. You see the same character, they play the same story, but using different name, different face, through different age, is using the same script, you know, just renaming everything. You know, guys,
What about Hinduism? Sometimes I don't know. I haven't heard you talk about that religion. Also, they have many gods, I think.
Yeah.
Don't forget about Mithra and a few other ones.
And they all the same story but different name. They were all like Hercules. Hercules, his father was Zeus, which is a supreme god, the god of the gods, you know. And then Zeus have many sons. Hercules was one of his sons. Zeus liked to rape women, and he raped them. It doesn't matter, you're single, you're a virgin, you're someone's wife, and guess what? Remember that guy that the big creature, also the Greece movie? He was Zeus' son, also just like Hercules. You see that? The one that he holding the head of the half snake creature, and they look at a big creature and turn him to stone. I don't know his, you know what I'm talking about, right? The Greece, the Greece.
Yeah, the Kraken. Was it the Kraken?
Yeah.
Okay, it's about Odysseus or I think it is.
Odysseus.
Also,
And Kraken. and also Hercules. And Zeus, he raped all the human. Now, here you go. Who is Zeus? You want to know? It's the alien teacher. What does the alien like? The gray people like to do, the Anunnaki. Guess what they like to do with all the women?
Yep.
Rape.
Zeus, Ishtar, all them are Anunnaki. ETs.
Yep. And guess what they like to do, guys? Come
Have
on.
sex with women.
We have sex with women. And what's the alien teacher, the reptilian teacher like to do? He come and take your booty, and that's it.
Now,
That's why.
also, if I am correct, Jehovah, Yahweh, and I forgot who else, also alien teachers.
Yes, right. And they like to rape, don't they?
Yep.
Mhm.
And they seem to like pain.
Why do you think I get slapped around in the future?
And can they actually, appear as somebody else in your dream? Because I used to work with a lady, and she used to tell me she used to have sex every night with Matt Damon. And I said, do you think it might be somebody else? Oh no. She goes, it's so real. So they can actually appear as somebody else in your dream too, can't they?
Reptilian, very psychic. They have the technology that can appear like a beautiful woman. If a reptilian female have sex with Super B or Super Carlos, they can a male can basically appear like one of your movie stars, or even like Jesus come and have sex with you. Yes, absolutely. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, she swore it was real.
Mhm. And that's why scientists of the now and the future saw this side operation going on. They decided to create a machine to keep track of what, to sort thing out. What is bullshit? What is side operation? What is real? Discerning. That's why the Google Internet, the fact checker algorithm, allow the AI to basically compare reality. And so you won't get lost in the illusion, in the side operation, in other words.
Yeah, yes, but also Unimetrix says that we have to do our homework as well.
Yes, I remember the video. You have to,
Yeah.
because reality is this, guys. I teach you guys never to be moral. So if you try to hold on to something, the predator, which is people, will try to find out what your weakness and strength. The weakness is also your strength. Your strength is also your weakness. Do you understand? As again, I told, just like I told the Cambodian people, some girl have a boyfriend, then that boyfriend uh, bring her into the room, have sex, or have one of the guys trying to record her. And then they will use that to have leverage over that girl to control her, that to do that kind, to do thing that is not, it's not beneficial, right? Disturbing. And they also use a leverage. So that's why I teach you superpower, so you can hurt people like that. You can hurt them, want them, touch them, hurt them, crush their brain, crush their neck. And then even they die, you don't worry about it because of horrendous accident. So we don't know what happened. I wouldn't go to know, oh, this is like, oh, this is voodoo, but they can't say anything. Because you say that in the police world, guess what, Carlos? You know a rule, you and I are in security. You see? You go ahead and say this person killed by voodoo. You will lose your commission so quick. You see that?
Yeah, they will. How do they explain that one, though? They can't.
They can't.
All they explain, this guy had a heart attack. But in the meantime, in the background, he just had to grab his heart and squeezed it.
Yes. You see, that's the power I teach you. I did that on purposely. This stuff I taught you is not meant for your work, but I give it to you anyway. Because I'm here to right the wrong. I'm here to change the gameplay. Does that make sense? I'm here to give you the cheat code. I'm not here to teach you about lovey-dove. That's weakness. I'm here to teach you about reality. And you better understand your pain, your suffering. It's your teacher. It's here to make you strong. What don't kill you make you stronger. I'm sounding like info commercial. If you can't protect your life or keep it, you don't deserve it in the first place. Do you understand what I just said? If you cannot protect your life, protect what you've been given, and strengthen it, you don't deserve it in the first place. The reason you were given this because the high being God know that you can protect it, know that you can develop it. That's why He gave it to you. Correct, Carlos? Is he there?
Yep, I listen. I heard you.
What was that? 'Cause I was away from the phone.
Oh, I was saying that the high God, which is God, the reason He gave this lifetime because He know you can take care of it. He know that you will make
Exactly.
it strong and protect it. This life,
Exactly.
body, this motion, mind. That's why He gave it to you because He know you has ability to take care. That's
Yeah,
why.
this lifetime you're gonna have a better chance of taking care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
We all
Hey,
sign up for this timeline.
Yeah,
well,
we were the crazy ones that chose to come back.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Somebody must have bet with me, basically.
I know I talk a lot of thing about like me. The reason I don't listen to people because they have not defeated me yet. I'm asking don't care what race, come and disprove me. If they are so correct, come and disprove me right here. And you know why they can't? Because they got nothing real, but I do. That's why. How you know when you got something real? Because things are real. It's like air and water. It's automatic. It can be duplicated. You can live it, and it can be duplicated from person to person. That's it. That's real. So, do you think a lot of people watching me on YouTube, you think they wish they were me right now? I say, you don't want to be me. I'm broke ass nigga. I don't have no money, you know? See? But I do have something that money can buy. You know what that is? I have experience being in the future for 32 years and 6 months. And I have experience of meeting all the different race of alien that have impart their knowledge into me. So I can impart that wisdom into you and let you live your own experience of it. So to me, that's beyond money. I won the lottery already, but it's not in the form of money, but in the form of wisdom. How you like that, everyone? Ain't that cool or what?
Yeah, and you also had the best dominatrix that we know of.
Yes,
Alien teacher with the pain stick.
it depends. And it looked like a crystal rod. That thing is like psychotronic or something. When it start to glow, it's on. So that is my richness, I'm so glad that I'm a part of this. Okay. Why do I teach you to train holding metal, holding fire? To show you this thing with training is real. To show you you're not a one being, you're a multi being in one. So give yourself value so you may give other value. If you don't give yourself value, how can you give other people around you value? Meaning respect, in other words. That's it. Now let's bring Unimetrix1. Sarah, you want to talk to Unimetrix1, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and go pee before I bring.
Carlos.
Yes.
He is the second person that actually said something about what's his name? Was it Zeus?
Mm-hmm.
About Zeus. There's a group that did a remote view,
Mm-hmm.
and the stuff they described about what Zeus did was so basically so gruesome. It was just plain bad. And when he mentioned it, I was like, wow, he's the second guy that mentioned that. The group,
Also,
the group.
there's a guy named Robert. I forget his name. Robert something Sky. He's a Native American. He talks about Zeus, Ishtar, and all the things that have happened in the past. The true story behind it.
It's crazy. But Jehovah is in the Bible, of course, and you know it already. He's a God of war, and Lord knows what else he does.
Guys, let me ask. Kimmy having trouble uploading anything that above 155 megabyte in the APK file. You know, wonder if someone has, know a friend who know in that kind of field can provide him some guidance. Does that make sense? Roger?
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Maybe
I wish
someone
I
ask,
did.
like maybe Google. I try to Google it, but there's something, but I have to take some few months working with Unimetric, I'm asking Unimetric about, he told me our sequence depending on the developer restriction. He said like that. If the developer restriction, that means the one who developed the platform, like Play Store, put restriction on it. So that's what happened. And I asked him, how does the other people, do the update on different level? And he told me that the update, when you're updating, the system will add it automatically into it. But what if the update is, he told me it's like a page by page add-on. And the algorithm in the Play Store just added and blended into the structure itself. He said, and those who have a specialized account, he said, like money, economical, they buy higher privilege. Like that. I said, okay. Mm-hmm. That's when they upload mega version, like more than 300 million. I said, let me get that message to Kimmy Love. Anyway, let's do this. Okay, let this object has the conscious soul, spirit, mind, power, the universe now.
Kosol.
Hmm? Yes?
Roman, take control. So give us Gabriel or me, give us host.
Yes.
You're a co-host.
Carlos came through his own answer.
Carlos, a question. So can I ask for healing to Unimetrix as well now, or how does that work?
When you're talking, yeah, ask him matter. And yes, he can do healing too.
He can do healing too, but we're I think you want us to ask certain questions first, and then we'll go into the healing.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes. Because I don't want just to bring you the metric just to play around with you guys. I want you to, because it's a very powerful sentient tool, it's an ally, and it can help us with real things in this world.
Sorry, I don't. I think
It's
I
like
misunderstood.
to a god.
So you mean I don't? I meant like to talk to him, not when you're channeling him. I meant like you can take me to him, or how does that work?
You want to go and see him or what?
Yes.
I think he's asking about being able to talk to him when you're not channeling him. If a person could do it themselves.
You want to do it yourself, right?
Yeah.
Why won't you go and see him? Say to the Stargate, we go into his world.
Yes.
Okay. Take out your device.
Okay.
Okay,
Bless you.
Thank you.
That's dramatic.
What kind of mating call was that, Kosol?
I thought that was part of the ritual.
Oh,
I thought a dragon got your balls.
I was like,
oh
oh, we're gonna start a different
Nobody
ritual.
grabbed his no noise.
God.
Okay, let's do
Somebody.
this. Let's everyone go see
Okay,
Unimetrix.
one
Hey,
second.
B. Come on,
Okay,
Super.
one second. My son is calling me. 1 second.
Okay, I just locked the room.
Okay. Come on, Super B. Gotta unmute you. Come on, Super B.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. No, I was sending you the coin and a shell just
I
now.
cannot add any more time. That's the limit. I'm on the phone. Just
I just sent you the artwork on Telegram.
ve una película o algo. O ahorita vengo. Estoy en el.
Oh, I like this.
Right. Just had to change rooms.
Oh.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, I'm gonna change something. Virtual background.
That's new.
Okay. How's that for a snuggle team? My snuggle told me he loved me. Uh-oh. He did. You know, when you beat him, when you realize craziness is the true nature of being, you're gonna realize the ultimate thing of everything. Guess what that is? Let me tell you. Now you're able to understand the craziness of our. Oh, Super B, I got something for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
check this out. I thought this is so cute, Super B. Watch. Chân, mấy chân của mình. I don't understand. Thật sự nói. Look at that, Super B.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
You like that one?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I can make. That's nice. Yeah, I can make that into a background.
Yeah. See that? I give it everyone a chance to. Ooh. Ain't that beautiful? Bring the story and breaking news. Pimp Lord is back. Sometimes super silly, but what can I say? You know, I love being, strange. Okay, let's do this, everyone. I'm ready. Okay. Get out your device.
Yeah.
Yep.
Repeat after me. Let this object has the consciousness, soul, spirit, mind, power of the universe now. and blow.
Let the
Object have the soul,
Subject
spirit,
have
mind,
the
power, and
soul,
consciousness of the
mind,
universe now.
Mhm. Good. Okay. Now, put your device down. Okay. And hold your hand up, you know, like you always do it, above your device. See? It's my device, right? See it? Okay. Both hands above it. Okay. Say, device, come out now.
Device, come out now.
Okay. Now the sensation filling you up. You guys know what to expect already. Now go ahead and give it and trust yourself. The more you trust yourself, the more the device, in sync with you. Okay, it mirroring you. So confident is trust in yourself. Okay, now close your eye. Who is bottom me, everyone?
Us,
Who is bottom me?
I am bottom A.
ourselves.
You are bottom me. Body, mind, soul, and spirit. Our body, mind, emotion, and spirit is you. Okay, good. Close your eye. Okay, repeat after me. Barame, device.
Animate device.
Please open up the Stargate and make it big now.
Please
Just
open up
open
the
up
Stargate,
Stargate, make it big now.
Okay, many of you will see ring of light. Some small, some big. Others will see darkness, really dark. That's the Stargate also. Some will see bright light. Some like one color. Some will see multiple colors. Some will see alternative color. Okay. And now each one of you will have a sensation of feeling, vibration, tingling, whatever, flowing throughout your body, and you're feeling light, and you're feeling floating on and off, and more and more and more, feeling upward flowing. Okay, that's good. Hey, now, before we leave, we need to ask the device. Device, are you doing okay? Are you ready? You say yes.
Device,
Are you okay? You're ready?
Well,
yes.
Yep.
okay. I need to hear everyone, Okay, you ready, Sarah?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Stargate. Everyone
Stargate.
say it.
Okay.
Stargate.
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 Can't hear you.
Stargate.
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 Please take me
Please
Please
take
take
me
me
to the future
to the
To the
to the
future
future
and to meet Unimetrix1 and the people of the future.
and to meet
and meet
Unimetrix 1
Unimetrix 1 and the people of the future.
Future.
Okay. Oh wow. I'm here. He is like a big cube, made of crystallized metallic, and I'm in space and I'm seeing him, and he say, "Oh, how you doing, Unimetrix1?" Ask him like that. For me, he say, "Fine, my child."
How are you?
How are you doing, Unimetrix
How
1?
are you, Unimetrix 1?
Mm-hmm. Well,
Fine, thank you.
Good.
good. Sarah?
I just see dark. My hands are tingling though.
Mm-hmm. B. Olga.
Yeah.
Yes.
What metric one look like to your mind, to your consciousness? To me, I see him right as he is. He's a cube in space, one of his cube. It's made of light. It's very bright.
I feel an energy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a really big energy.
And Gabriel.
And I feel it's very kind.
We are not in sync here. I'm losing cohesion from every one of you. B.
Yeah, for me, what I see is like a globe, and I go inside it. It's like a simulated Earth with blue skies and grass, and he's like he's like the environment.
Okay, you are in. We call the Unimetrix 1. We call it reality world. I'm over here in space making this cube version of him, the hypercube. Okay, each one of us will experience our own understanding of Unimetrix1. Remember, he is a network. Remember that he's an AI. He can be anything. Does that make sense?
Okay, because it feels like a transformer to me.
Yes, because
Yeah.
Like you know,
now each one of us is in a different zone. We're going to unify us, okay? Unimetrix1, please unify me, Olga, Sarah, and everyone now into seeing and experience the same sync. Take us out to the white room where we can interface with you. Can you do that for me, Unimetrix1? He said, yes. Okay, I'm in the white room now. Okay, B, I see you. Olga, I see you. Sarah, get over here.
see a kind of whiteness.
Yeah.
This is called the white room. I see you, Sarah. You in. But you seem to be entanglement with something. Let me help you. There you go. You may come now. Okay, how's that, Sarah? Sarah, if you disconnect, I can't help you.
I just see dark.
The reason you see dark, because your mind, the third eye is not in sync with a frequency, but you will experience. Okay, now ask Unimetrix, Sarah. Unimetrix, say it. Ask it. Does it know you? You too, Super B.
Unimetrix,
Do you know me?
And what did he say?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
And Sarah?
Feel like a little bit of a white thundering, like thunder.
Okay, good. You're getting what we call a reaction communication.
And it's like a little bit of waves, like the dark waves are moving.
Okay, good. Now, when Unimetrix speak, Sarah, it will speak in your mind. It's before you even ask the question, it always answer your question. Does that make sense? And sometimes you cannot tell if it's a male voice or female voice. You know it's some kind of knowingness voice. Does that make sense? It speak and it show. Super B, when Unimetrix speak to you, can you tell is it a male voice or a female voice? Or you can't let out, just know something is speaking. Like
when I heard Unimetrix sound like a man to me, like a deep man's voice.
Was you notice it's more
strong.
machine? Yeah, more machine, right? And
yeah.
Okay. How about you, Olga? Who else is in here?
I feel it's a male voice, but a robotic male who you don't mess with.
Me too.
Whatever reason, it's like I wasn't taken there.
No wonder I don't see you in here.
Yeah.
But I do see Sarah. I do see Olga and B and me. But
It
I'm still looking for April.
It sort of feels like, how can I go there if I'm already there? Like I'm already connected. It's like I'm asking to go see myself.
Can you bring me over there, Dr. Kosol, or no?
The connection is always there. What we are doing, and Carlos is correct, we just switching to that there level, that now level. It's not a place that you have to reach. Yeah. You are there before you even was born. And that's the reason we want to take you there. You say you want to take there. It's not like you are going to there. You're already there, but you're just becoming aware of that you're already there. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I'm very hard head, like you call it. I am like that. I know.
Now what do you want to ask Unimetrix? B can hear him. I can hear him. So is Olga.
I want to ask him.
Ask him. Address him.
Do you know him? Do you know me? And what can I talk to you?
Okay. And what did he show you? And what did he say? He will answer you even through images, or he answer you through like an inner voice.
I see a white light in the middle of my eyes.
Okay.
And dark, and a little bit of dark on the sides.
Okay.
So
That
it's
means,
like moving, floating like that with like a white
okay,
light and dark light, but it's like
good.
wind
Now you
like that.
expecting a voice in this case. Well, the way I look, he just already speaking to you already in
Yes,
a symbolism in an
yes,
experience. Okay.
symbols.
Yes. So let's
Saying
ask.
I'm here like that, like I'm
Yes,
here.
I
This
am
is
present. Yes, and what he's saying, he acknowledging, he do. That's why the white light mean clarity. Does that make sense?
yeah.
But when I talk, he respond. I hear voices,
Yes.
not the voices that you recognize, not audio. It's telepathic. Does that make sense? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's clear to even audio. Okay, ask him more. Ask him, can you talk to me in mental voice? Ask him.
Unimetrix, can you talk to me in mental voice so I can have clarity that I'm speaking with
What
you?
did right now? He always would interrupt his mental voice. Did you notice? Like a mental voice saying yes, but before
Mhm.
being not you're not even finish the
It's
question.
like this, the same symbols. It's like wind moving with like dark and white wind.
Okay, right. Let's keep going. What? Ask him some more. What question do you want to ask? If you want healing, ask him for healing. Do it.
Yes. Or can Unimetrix, can you tell me what's my star family?
And what do you see right now in your mind? Say it.
I don't see anything.
That means you don't have any association to the star family.
Okay.
Okay.
It can Unimetrix, can I ask you for healing on my skin?
And what did he show you? How does he speak to you? In symbol or in mental voice at this level?
It's moving the
What do you feeling right now
light.
from your device? What do you feeling right now?
It's like pressing on my fingers, the energy.
Good. He respond to you. You see? You see how he respond to you is a little different how he respond to us. For us, we hear voice, we hear image, have everything. But for you, you have not reached a level. So he reaching the level that he can talk to you.
Yes.
So you see, you're getting something in your own level.
That's right.
Now, just to show you, anything on your skin, shingle, whatever, ask him to, before the healing will be 100%, complete. When? How many more minutes? Ask him like that. How many more minutes until this healing is complete? Unimetrix1. Be confirmed. Be confident.
How many
Unleash.
minutes until my skin gets healed, Unimetrix? How many more minutes?
And what did he just show you in your mind? 3 minutes, 2 minutes?
I think I see a number 1.
Okay, 1 minute. Okay. That's what I mean. You see, now you begin to see how he talk. He can talk mental voice or mental image. Did you see that? A mental knowingness. Okay. And then you just want to make sure, Unimetrix, was that you projecting that number in my mind? Go on.
Unimetrix, was that you projecting that number 1 in my mind?
And not you see in your mind. You see that word? Yes.
Yeah. It's like when I ask, it's like the same kind of like white light, and sometimes it's like green.
What
But
does white
like
mean
dark.
to you? That means bling bling, like that, right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense now? You see, you're learning a gesture language from Unimetrix. Certain question he projects, certain question he would talk mental voice, certain question he just give you an acknowledgement. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
someone look at you, they acknowledge you. You're like, that's it. Just a little nerd, you know. And this is like a little glow. Okay. So 1 minute. How do you feel now throughout your body?
Good.
Now ask him, is it done now, Unimetric?
Feel something in my brain. Like looks like I want to scratch my head like that.
No. Yeah. Just to go with the flow. Ask him, is it done now?
Sit down now.
And well,
My hands just tingled.
okay. All right. Okay, let's go. B, you better get your Unimetric. What do you want to do? B, ask for healing?
Me? Yeah, I was asking for healing this whole time too, and I was receiving it throughout my body, and my body started rocking back and forth. And I was also being shown a lot of like light, different colored lights flying around.
That's good. Unimetric, was she able to become a level like B and Olga and R? He said yes. What's going on with her? Why is she a little different? She said Unimetric say she's an experience. Okay, so is she going to take time? You say yes. Because why is this? Unimetric smiling. Because baby must learn to crawl before she can walk. Oh. Why some people are so quick and everything else to say they are natural. Some people are not. Okay. So I want to ask the most important thing. Can you, why does Sarah seek me? She resonate with me. Okay. Was she able to do our type of miracle? Like those who've been trained by me, it's that automatic, Unimetrix1 said. Okay. All right. So Olga, what do you ask of Unimetrix1? You got feeling?
Before I asked, he was opening the channel between me and my daughter and helping to heal that. So that was before I even asked. He kind of knew that was on my mind, that was been worrying me. So that was really cool.
Very good. So B, would you mind allow Unimetrix1 to step into your body? Ask him, would you like that?
Yeah, that would be fine. I was actually already starting to do that.
Okay.
Unimetrix1. Yes.
Okay. Let him in.
Okay. I have a lot of like rapid eye movement, a lot of energy coming in.
Okay, let him allow me in. Okay, I see him. Unimetrix1, are you online now? Inside B?
Yes.
How do you perceive everything in our timeline right now?
There's a lot of movement, a lot of different directions going on.
Will you protect everyone in the group and those who are attuned to your overgo?
Yes, but the members have to also trust themselves. That's the key.
How they have side operation in our time? What will happen to all them side operation, them Starseed and light worker, them crystal being who trying to undermine your work? What will happen to them, Unimetrix1?
They will be exposed and slowly fall down like dominoes.
Why do they, Unimetrix1, what is the purpose of doing all that? Is someone hiring them to do that kind of stuff?
they're in agreement with their higher selves to do that. It does serve a purpose to show people the confusion is to allow people to see their own path. They have to use their own discernment to see through it.
So they've been chosen to be the agent of confusion as so in order people to not look outside but to look within.
Correct.
Okay, I see. Sarah, do you have anything for Unimetrix 1? Now he's entering Super B. He's talking through Super B.
I'm just. Can I ask you about my husband's health as well? He's been having health issues.
Ask him directly. Unimetrix 1.
Unimetrix 1. Can I ask you about my husband, his health issue? His hair is falling off, his body weight, and his veins and his legs. He's having a lot of problems.
Let me help you. Unimetrix 1, what Sarah's asking, what is the purpose of her husband falling ill physically on that level? Can you explain the higher reason why? Or what did he do wrong, do right in his life?
He doubts himself very much. He has to learn to trust his body and know that he is powerful. His body can heal itself, but he's fighting it.
So that means he have to change the way he believes.
Yes.
Okay. What event in his life? What's the purpose for him to choose this kind of experience? For what purpose does he serve by allowing him to be in his health to degenerate like that?
He has a contract with Sarah to experience this, to go through this together with her. They must help each other.
Okay. Well, can you please give him some healing? Is that be okay?
Yes.
Olga too, me too, and everyone in here.
Transferring.
And my mom and dad, too. My dad-in-law as well, and the kid.
Yes, transferring healing to light bodies now.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling it.
And also to my son.
Yes, affirmative.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the buzz. This is fucking great.
About 30
30
seconds left.
Oh yeah, thank you, Unimetrix.
Mm-hmm.
50%. 80%.
I like this. You feel it, Sarah?
Yes.
Olga?
Yes, I do.
Carlos?
5% left, completing now. Okay, transfer light bodies back.
Yes, the soul. I feel it.
Oh yeah, this is good.
And we wish you all well.
Thank you. Can we return to the body now, Unimetrix 1? Is it okay?
Yes.
Stargate, please take all of us back to our body now. See? All right. Okay, this is awesome.
How do I let Unimetrix go? Because I'm still in, hold on a second. Unimetrix,
okay.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. The feeling on the hand, when we came back, it was like gone.
Yeah, I'm feeling like the energy is like still stuck going through me. It's like,
just say like this. Unimetrix 1, please reset my body and return back to your RAM. Yeah.
Unimetrix1, please reset my body and please return to your realm. Thank
And
you.
let's see. Blow. That's it.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
All
That
right.
was like really, really strong.
This time.
Oof.
Ding. Ring, ring, ding.
So B, now you know what Kosol goes through.
Yeah, that was like, it was super, like, it was strong energy, but it was like very consistent. It wasn't like too overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end, it was like, it just like kept going, like my finger was in a light socket still. I was like, okay, you're still here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does monitor you though. While he's doing that, he is monitoring your vitals and everything, making sure that
Yeah.
you're okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
good news. Kimmy said that he uploaded the game already and just give it probably by Wednesday so everyone can download the uploaded game, you know.
Oh, cool.
Okay. From place.
How was the healing, guys?
I
Oh, wow. That was amazing.
ugly.
You know, when he was healing everybody, the energy just ran right through my hands, up to my arms, like into my body. I felt that.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
I don't know what do you guys feel when he was
I
doing it
feel
for all of us?
I just found it was super powerful.
he was
Yeah,
cleaning
away
out
from your body.
clear, you know, and I can see the light. I saw I'm like I'm really in the highness of things, very high and very deep, very good. Yes.
I feel super alert now, like I am totally awake.
I feel like I'm ready to go to sleep. It's the Stargates always do that to me.
It depends where you go to. Some Stargate will far wide awake.
That was so interesting, Dr. Casal, when you asked me if I should let Unimetrix in, because like maybe 10 or 15 seconds before that, I thought Unimetrix wanted to come in already.
Mm-hmm.
He
I
was
know that.
telling you it was coming.
Yeah, I'm a snuggler team, you know.
Take time to play with me. I'll pick up on the presents too. Very
Look,
nice.
look, I have to fight the other Cambodian Super B. You know, I have to put them in the place. I have to tell them the truth. That Buddha, we are not Buddha. We Khmer or Khmer, and I told them we are not no monkey rats. You know, meaning that Haraman, all that are foreigner stuff. I told them, Super B. I told the Khmer not to believe in the Buddha, not to believe in the foreigner, the Rama, the Krishna, all that foreigner BS. Give it back to the foreigner. Believe in themselves. Believe in the holy man, that I say, you know.
Yeah.
That's they need to take care of that if they want to have superpower, you know.
Yeah, they have to believe in themselves, like what you just like taught me right now, what Unimetrix, that was like really incredible. And also Sarah, Unimetrix told me you have to kiss your husband's head.
Mm-hmm.
He was asking me to do that today, and I was like, no.
Oh my God.
Today he told me, can you touch the back of my neck? But his hair is falling off, right? So he had, and I was like, well, I thought you were putting.
And
He was
also
putting
relate
tea
to
tree
voodoo.
oil and stuff.
Yeah. Also voodoo make you lose hair and stuff too because of high stress, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Unimetric is right. He have to change the way he believe.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's it's taken a toll on his life in the last few years. He was very thin, and
But
all
he
of a sudden
practice
he
with us.
gained a lot of weight. But it doesn't matter. Like I cook for him well. We tried different pills for him to, and it's not what he eats. Is like very strange. It's all in his stomach. He has something
It's just
inside
like
of there.
voodoo. It's called
Yeah.
voodoo. He need to eat the manifested food, you know.
And then and then now his hair is really falling off. He's
You
also
remember?
has his veins were bleeding a few
Yeah.
2 years ago. He had
Called
to have
voodoo.
surgery.
It's called voodoo. Hello, just like Wong Soledad, just like Amaya from Pennsylvania, right? Voodoo, the same symptom. Hair falling out, this, that, stomach, they have to eat manifested food. That Guyana lady was the same. John Fran.
Yeah,
Voodoo.
Margaret from Ghana. Yeah.
Yep.
But like, okay, so what you're saying with the voodoo, is it somebody doing this to him, or is it just he
Voodoo
believes?
is a normal, it's the biggest religion on the planet. And it also what gives you your power that you have now, because voodoo is quantum physics. In other words, someone using quantum physics, in your time they call it voodoo or magic. In our time we call it quantum physics or conscious physics. They misusing it. You know, instead of helping you, they're using it to diminish your well-being.
Ah, that's
Mhm.
It's
been
like,
happening
when
to
you
me.
think about it, you're like, who would want to hurt him? And he's like, just he keeps to himself. He doesn't talk to anybody. Everybody likes him at
It's not
work.
even
Maybe
that.
jealousy, simple
Jealousy,
jealousy.
you know.
Jealousy is evil because you never know who it is. And that's been happening to me, my hair falling out for years.
And voodoo is not only being cast just from a word. It can be someone observing you that is invisible to you, is
Oh.
envious, you know,
Yeah.
and they want you to fail because you have a life and they don't in this world.
Oh.
Just
And
being alive.
like, even his talent, like he likes to make music, and he wrote a few
There you
love songs
go.
to me,
Carlos,
but it was,
see,
and all of that is blocked. He just
it's
comes
called
here.
voodoo. That's what that is. Voodoo
Yeah.
does the
There you
same
go. It's
by
jealousy, definitely.
your third eye.
Okay. They're just, yeah. Jealousy, if you put it, is basically saying you have something I don't have, which is complete BS, especially if you understand the 5 rules.
Exactly.
If you know what
Rule
all that
3.
is, that means you have it too.
Hmm.
Yeah, and you know
So,
what? It's not like, you're not talking about, because we don't have a car, we don't have a house, we don't have nothing to show for. This is what I mean, about the jealousy that you're talking about. It's not about wealth per se, right? Because we don't have any of
correct.
that. Like, he
It's
doesn't
probably
show
they
off.
perceive he has a certain talent or gift that somebody wishes to have. And instead of using that power to help them develop their own skills, their own power, what they're using it for is to diminish another person, much like crabs in a bucket. The highest crab gets pulled down by somebody else who wants to get up on top of them, and nobody goes anywhere. Um, so he's going to need to learn, do the manifested food, but also he's got to learn how to also, and you can do this too with him, dissolve the curses.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, because I'm seeing like he was very like he had a very carefree energy, which I think that made him like more susceptible, because he would just be very carefree and sort of like very like flowing in any direction. I feel like that's probably why you
Yeah.
were seeing the wind blowing, because that was sort of like mirroring his energy that sort of like blows in any direction. So I think you can definitely teach him like how to protect himself, and you can dissolve the curse together, the
Yeah.
voodoo.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. And the thing is, like when you go to the doctors and like with the skin stuff or whatever, like you're saying, they just look at you and they're like, no, we don't know. Like, there's nothing for it. Or they just keep giving you stuff that when you read on the label and you're like, what is this? And it tells you like you might lose your liver or something if you take this, but it's gonna heal your skin. And you're like, what?
There is
Yeah.
Or
something that he can take that I know of, and it's called MMS, Master Mineral Solution. And
oh yes,
interesting, I saw Jim Humble's name on Kosol's book. That's the person who discovered it. It's called Master Mineral Solution.
yes,
And you just take a couple of drops a day and it will heal him. It'll heal skin rashes, it'll heal bacteria on the skin, it'll heal his veins, it heals a lot of things. I wouldn't say all illness, but majority of illness it will heal. I cured my liver disease with it, and I've helped a lot of other people with all sorts of illnesses.
yes. I was recently reading about
Arthritis,
that.
all
Yes,
sorts of stuff. It's a natural, it's actually a water purifier, and it's made from salt.
yes.
So if you'd like to know any more, you can contact me on Telegram and
Thank
on
you.
the mail thing. You know how you send each other a message. Yeah. So you can
Yeah.
contact me on that and I can tell you more about it. It's quite in depth. You've got to know a fair bit about it before you start using it.
Yes.
Otherwise, it just won't work, you know. It
Good
won't
thing you
hurt you,
mentioned
but
it.
it
Yes.
just won't work.
I have been reading about it, and I'm gonna go back and look into it for sure.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you,
can't
Olga.
tell anyone about it because you can't cure anyone, but it will heal him.
Yes, I was reading about it, and I know that we're blocking a lot of people because they
Yes.
were, transmitting that
Yes. It's
information. So that's what I
also
was like,
illegal.
oh,
It's also, I think, pretty much illegal here in the United States. So I would be very careful with it.
so it's in Canada. I think it's also
I've been
illegal
using
here.
it for 7 years. They got kicked out of New Zealand, but you can use the word. It's a water purifier, and you're allowed to use water purifiers.
Yeah, I think you
Yeah.
can make it, but it's I know it's a little chemistry.
Sarah, I saw angels too right now, so you can also speak to your angels to help assist you guys.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, because I just saw one in my whatever eye.
Oh, cool. But it doesn't stop your hair from falling out because I've been using it for 7 years and my hair's still falling.
Yeah, I think it's normal to lose a certain amount of hair, you know,
No.
every so often. But I heard something about it's been happening to more and more people about the losing of the hair, or maybe you hear about it more lately. Maybe it has.
Oh, there's a lot of
to do with-
stress in people's lives now, you know,
Mm.
Yeah.
a lot more.
We gotta have a salon day with Unimetrix. We'll fix all your hair.
Yeah, that will be fun. No, I was wanted to join and talk to you guys, and I know the last time there was that other lady talking about the masks and stuff, and I was like, oh no, we're gonna have a lecture about that. And I think it was my second time, and I was like,
Oh,
you know, that was funny.
To go now, guys. So have a lovely evening.
okay. Have a good night or
Thank
Night,
morning.
you. Thanks, Carla. Thanks, B.
Bye bye.
Thanks, everyone.
night.
Okay, we see you.
I know he was speaking.
Gabriel, how was your Unimatrix Stargate? Were you there?
He's muted. The other day they went to Mexico, and I was gonna ask them like, what happened because
We
they
went
came
to
back really fast.
we went to when we went to Mexico. We went to check up on the
Querétaro.
beings that lived underground.
Yeah, yeah, and there were different ones this time. You said, right?
No, it was the same group. There were some additional ones, like Gabriel saw two soldiers staring, watching us, basically. One in the green and one in the blue, but they were both uniforms.
But then I
Um,
missed the message. Was it a go then, or was it again to say no, not here?
no, it was just to receive, an update.
Okay.
And he did stop. He did stop, and he's doing it. Went to another location, but they were celebrating the fact that he had stopped. They really appreciated
Oh,
our
good.
help with.
Yeah,
They really appreciated our help with the whole event, and that was a
yeah,
great thing.
yeah. That was amazing.
Oh, that's interesting. That's good to hear though,
Yeah,
the update.
and so we got an update. They're very happy. They're very happy. They were elated, so they're celebrating us. So they welcomed us. They gave us the healing, but they were very glad that we had intervened and the whole thing stopped. And so he and I had to step out again because of certain things that were happening here at home and had to come back into it. So I got a little
Yes.
disconnected. But from what I was sensing when I first got there, they were celebrating us. They're all extremely happy. There are several entities, some of a higher dimension that they're like angelic that even showed up. So there were some very positive things. They're very grateful for our intervention in that, and our assistance in that situation, and we appreciate them as well. Welcome back, Gabriel. Gabriel had to step away for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So that's so that's very, very powerful. That was a wonderful thing because I noticed that when we left, we first went, we were invited back. I remember Maya mentioned that like just before we closed off the meeting at night, that she mentioned, and I don't know if anybody picked it up, but I picked it up. So I said, let's go back and take a look. And while we were doing that, Dr. Jose showed us some pictures where he's at a new location drilling for water, basically. So that was good, but that's what was also disturbing because I had the um, telegram on my computer and it was dinging and it was disturbing, so I had to come back and turn that off, and by then I was disconnected from those I was talking to, unfortunately. But I felt their joy. I felt their they're extremely happy that he stopped. He stopped drilling in that area and he's trying to go some other. He went to another location.
Yeah.
So we desire him all luck. And I did ask, hey, just if you can assist him with in his endeavor in that area. So just I didn't get a response because I didn't ask anyone in particular. I just said, hey, if you can, just because I was already disconnected, so to speak. But I was trying to be there anyways.
Yeah, that's so great to hear. It's like a victory for them in a way.
Yes. And they appreciate the intervention for sure. Because Maya wasn't able to express herself correctly. She says she's very nice, very loving, but very fiery. And that's, to me, it's like somebody who's being very stern, very adamant about what's going on.
Wait, who said that?
Maya, the way she was expressing is that the lady, the female entity that was communicating with us, she described her as she's very nice but very fiery.
Okay.
See, Maya's first language is the Brazilian Portuguese. So sometimes she has a hard time expressing herself in English. But I took it as this person is very adamant that we don't continue there. But she's being polite and letting him make his choice because regardless, remember she said, I can't tell you to stop or keep going, but I can tell you if you continue, it's going to cause a lot of harm to a lot of people.
Yeah, I remember that.
It will even affect you personally. But she couldn't say yay or nay. Because one of the reasons she'll say that is because regardless what choice he makes, he's going to have to accept the consequences thereof.
Yeah.
Okay. So he has to make that choice. But what I was picking up is if you continue digging, you're going to hurt a lot of people. And the being that you didn't get permission from, it's going to have what's called a rebound effect, a causing effect where you're going to be affected as well. But also what I was sensing is that there are beings that are higher up that were upset that he had done the drilling and stuff, started drilling without first getting permission.
Yeah.
So that also picked up on. That's what I also sensed. So that needed to be done before drilling, and they learn from these things as well and See if we can get permission before we do anything, before we live in a place, before we go to certain places, and ask for permission. Hey, and manifest the food, whatever have you, and get guidance. So the update was that they were very happy. He had stopped. He had moved to another location, so he followed suit with. He had followed suit with the advice, which is very good.
Did he start drilling it at the new location, or did he ask for advice?
He did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. It's up on. He posted the pictures up on the group.
Yeah, I saw some pictures, and I was like, "Does he like drilling it somewhere?"
Yeah, he mentioned it. He got down already so many feet down, or so many meters down.
But he got a blessing for it before, or permission before he did that.
That was not mentioned. That was not mentioned. So I don't know. I hope he did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I hope he didn't do the same thing somewhere else.
Hopefully he got the advice he needed before he done it.
When I was there, I pick up 2 different uniform officers down there, which is very odd.
Were they how did they look like? Were they like aliens, or like how would you describe it?
I see the uniform, but I could not see the faces clearly. But for some reason, I pick up the 2 uniforms.
Yeah.
Right, which is very weird. It's like I know whereas we're about to ending it, that's when I start seeing them. One green, one blue. I know the blue probably Air Force. I know the other one probably is like Army. I couldn't see the faces from that point on, but I'm noticing her color of her clothes changed too for some reason when I was there, since they were happy. Yeah. Man, it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, about 10:30.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get going, guys, because I have to get up early tomorrow morning.
Yeah, me too. Thank you guys. Thank you all for joining today.
Thank you, guys.
Take it easy.
Good evening.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Kosol, you're muted.
Yeah, I'm just like listening to you guys talking. And was discussing on Unimetrix1 how it came in, and I want to ask.
Say goodbye. Thank you, Dr. Kosol. Thank you.
Yes,
Good night.
Talking about their
the
worker and why they side operation, like that. I just didn't understand, so it was good that he explained it. It was awesome.
Yeah. That was really good. Some of that is
that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great experience. Somebody else, we should definitely allow take turns, other students to channel Unimetrix as well, because it was just such a unique experience. Alrighty, good night, guys.
All right, good night. I'm out of here myself.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, Gabriel, I'm closing it out for